from the Spokane Memorial Veterans Arena in the Great Northwest. Sabercats come off a decisive home victory against the Portland Thunder and hope to keep the winning streak alive. Hi, everybody, along with former Sabercats quarterback Scott Wood. I'm Dave Lewis. San Jose rolling, riding a 4-game winning streak. And you can't play well in this league without good quarterback play, and Russ Michna has been on his game.
The San Jose quarterback is playing at extremely high level. Team touchdowns with only 1 interception.
And you talk about relax, the return of the security blanket, Reggie Gray, and the man who held down the fort in his absence.
Yeah, before injury, Reggie Gray led the league in reception last 9 games.
And while the Sabercats are cooking, riding a 4-game winning streak, Spokane is really struggling right now and literally bringing a guy off the street to play quarterback in Brian Zebanewski.
The Shock going out lacking this divisional race.
The Shock riding a 2-game losing streak, 7 picks during that time. The Sabercats a score to settle, losing by 11 in round 1. It's the Sabercats and Shock coming up next.
Paul Stevens had the 5 interceptions against Garcia to pave the way for Michna to join the roster. Sabercats defer getting the first possession of the second half. Rowan to kick it away. Clevan Thomas standing back in the end zone. Touchback. Really an art form in the kicking game.
I think it's important for San Jose's offense again to start fast and start strong. Just the same way they did in the first half at the beginning of the game. Come out and attack downfield. And how do you attack? Is you push those wide receivers with their speed and angles. You attack their shoulders so they can create space. Coach Arbet went in at halftime, and I'm sure he told them 0-0 at halftime, guys, when you come out in the second half.
Let's take a look at tonight's Fry's AFL standings. A chance for the Sabercats to really separate in the Pacific Division, while Arizona pretty much has already wrapped up the West with a 7-game cushion over the Kiss. First play of the second half. Michna from his end zone. Pass interference on Stevens, getting tied up with Rod Harper. Looking at the East, the American Conference. Saw Orlando a couple weeks ago, a very potent offense, but the worst defense in the AFL, and trying to get by without Jason Boltus. Cleveland, one of 2 undefeated teams, currently second in the coaches poll behind Arizona.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting as it gets down to the end of the season.
10 yards from the previous spot, automatic first down.
I was just saying it's going to get interesting as it gets towards the end of the season, where you might see one of these Portlands or Spokanes getting into the playoffs with not such a great record because of them taking the 4 teams from the division.
As it now looks like either a Portland or Los Angeles will be the 4th seed at the National Conference. Sabercats from the 15. Gain of 10 on the penalty. That's Reggie Gray, the high motion man. Odie Armstrong for a pick of a 5.
Well, I like the play calling by Coach Omar Smith and Russ Michna coming out in the second half. First play from the line of scrimmage, they do a hitch and go. We're going to have Rod Harper going ahead and doing that little stutter step and go. And if they're going to get beat, you're going to get a holding penalty, which San Jose got. And then the second play, they come out with Odie Armstrong with that positive rushing attack and getting the ball upfield. So multiple weapons for Coach Omar Smith.
Armstrong, 6 carries, 29 yards. 2nd and 5. Michna buying time with his legs, going deep for Curry. Right through his arms. Would have been a sensational catch. Sanders on the coverage.
Well, James Ruffin, number 44, is able to go ahead and get in the backfield because of inside rush, forcing Michna out to his left. Fortunately, he's left-handed southpaw, but good spot by Michna to put that in. That's just a tough over-the-shoulder catch for Dominic Curry, but he's fully capable of making those catches.
3rd down and 5. Sabercats lead by 15 after a 5th consecutive win. Michna looking for Reggie Gray. First down, San Jose inside the 15. The Leathernecks from Western Illinois connect.
Western Illinois, Chicago Rush, San Jose Sabercats. They look poised and confident. You can see as Reggie Gray takes it inside and he gets that safety to move to the left, creating that space or void. And he's just going to take it right out to the wall in a nice long out route. Michna places it perfectly.
Last year's Playmaker of the Year in the AFL. Curry in motion, trips left. Michna. Wide open Curry. Touchdown, San Jose. The second consecutive Curry touchdown, and the lead mushrooms to 21.
Well, they went ahead and used that pattern. Great job, because they used Pleasant and Sanders. The DBs are playing the sky or zone coverage, and you can see Dominic Curry's going to go ahead and on that roll corner, they're going to take it to the corner, and he goes back to the post because Saunders on the backside is covering. Wide open Curry touchdown.
Pertwee on for the point after. Nathan Stanley, the holder. Great hauling by Stanley. The Sabercats get the touchdown by Curry to close the half. They start the third period with a McNo to Curry touchdown. The score and the robot dance. And the Cats are cooking. Full speed ahead for the Sabercats, a 5-game winning streak. The Shock have dropped 3 in a row. Cleveland and company on their A games, and Dominic Curry taking care of the offensive end. For Sean Day, Deshaun Lorette, and Scott Wood, I'm Dave Lewis saying so long from Spokane. Sabercats with a big win on the road, 52-34. They've won 5 in a row, and the streak goes on.